So welcome and thank you all for coming today. It's really important that staff and students are creating this diversity, and hopefully this is something that can grow as we progress as a university. So who am I? My name's Chloe. I'm a second year English literature student, a blogger, musician, student ambassador, horse rider as of late. I haven't fallen off yet. And I have depression. I put that last because normally when I meet people, they're very surprised. If they don't know my past, I'm generally quite a happy, upbeat person. Sometimes I have to get into a bit of detail for them to actually believe me. So my mental health, my diagnosis is depression and anxiety. My official diagnosis was at the age of 18, actually helped by Kingston University. One of the advisors kind of said, no, go to your doctor again, try this again, because I needed the help from DSA basically. Age at which illness first appeared, we think the trigger was at 15, so I lived with it undiagnosed for 3 years and it was actually very difficult. And my personal treatment plan and how I live, so I work with my doctors, my mental health mentor who is incredible, Chloe days, which is when sometimes I need to take days just to step back from everything and maybe be a little selfish. I don't mind admitting that, but I think we all need those days anyway. And songwriting, which is for me the best way to get everything out there and actually create some quite good songs. I'll try not to plug my singles through this. Okay, so I'm just going to show you a video that's been very well received. It's called The Black Dog by the World Health Organization, just to explain depression to you all a little bit. Depression is something that revolves around good days and bad days, something which there are a lot of people at Kingston who understand that. I'm very lucky to be a part of the English Literature course. They respect good days and bad days, as do my work with the university. What you need to remember when working with someone with depression, supporting someone, is just because they have a month of good days does not mean it's gone. Right now I'm on a good day. Last week I had about 4 days of bad days, and that affects everyone around me. But the thing is, when you have a good day, it's a mini triumph for someone with depression. I am so much happier on a good day because I've lived through the bad days. To give you a little bit of background to this, when I was at school, I didn't go very often. I was badly bullied, which led to me not wanting to go, and was actually one of the triggers for my depression, as well as a chemical imbalance. I missed year 11. They told me, you might go to college, don't think about uni. I was initially in the Oxbridge group at a young age, but they said, nope, she's not doing that anymore, she's not going. I proved them wrong, which I quite like doing, to be fair. So this is about getting better, and some people in this room are in these pictures, sorry. So you've got pictures of my band. We just played one of the biggest free festivals in the southeast. We're called No People Club, that's one plug. My other half has been incredible through every step of this journey, and without him, I don't know. I know I'm sounding all soppy, but trust me, he drives me absolutely mad. My friends on my course who, as of last year, I was very shy, I was very nervous. I didn't have that many friends. These girls now, we go out together, we have girly days, much to my band's amusement. My family mean everything to me. I've got so much family, putting them all on this would take about 7 slides. My parents, my grandparents, my grandpa especially, he just understood. I remember one Christmas, I just kept crying. I don't know what, I was about 15, couldn't stop crying on Christmas Day. Can you imagine that? It's awful. And my mum thought she'd done something wrong. My family were really concerned, like what had they done? Why was I so sad? And he just said, it's okay, take a step back. Christmas is an emotional day for some people. You'll get through it. And the last picture, my friend Joe, who cheers me on in most things. He's pretty special. In a nice way, that could have sounded really bad. Oh dear. Right, so KU and mental health, how can you help? We can rebel. Okay, rebel against stigma, rebel against people feeling alone. So remember, good days and bad days when you're supporting someone or going through it yourself. The support that people with depression get from other people, in most cases, makes a huge difference. Just saying, "Are you okay?" or "Yeah, we can chat about this," can turn their day around. Let them vent a little bit, move on. Personally, I found people with depression to be the most loyal friends you'll ever have, because they know what it's like to be at their saddest moment, and if you were there for them, they will remember that. Educate. Education is power, as Bonnie Greer was saying. More worldwide education on mental health can make all the difference, especially to the person you're trying to help. If you want to learn more, do it together. If they don't want to do that, there are so many charities online that give brilliant advice. Be patient. And this is something that I've seen my family have to go through with me, my other half, all of my friends. It takes patience. Depression, a lot of mental illnesses, that's in the term, illness. They're not doing it for attention, they're not doing it because they feel like it. They're doing it because it's something they need to go through, and it takes a long time. Personally, I've had it now for, we're guessing, about 5 years. I may never completely get rid of it. It may be gone in 5 years, I don't know, but it's that patience, and it took a long time for me to accept that. And everyone needs someone to just be there. There's a great picture online at the moment that I couldn't quite get for this. 2 people saying, "Do you need me to talk to you?" They say, "No." "Do you want me to sit with you?" "Yes." Sometimes that's all it needs, is someone just sitting with you, someone just being there for you, or knowing that they can call you. And live. Sadly, some people are lost to depression. Robin Williams, unfortunately, we lost. But that's not in all cases. With small steps, support and encouragement, we can help others so they don't make that decision. And I know how it can get to be in those darkest days and feel like, what's the point? But I'm here, and people have supported me, and I'm still here. And I wanted to share a quote with you from one of my favourite authors, from a book called The Bell Jar, which is actually about mental health, and I got recommended it, and it's amazing, and it's I am. To me, that quote says, "I am here, I am alive, I am okay." And when some things get a little bit too much, sometimes I think about that quote. Just breathe, listen to your heartbeat, just take a step back from everything. And if you've got any questions, please shout them at me or tweet me, or I've got a blog about mental health, so I love questions, so if anyone's got any questions, please ask me.